find that students are doing what they have to do in the classes. They know what it takes to be a good student and they're focused. But when it comes time, senior year, to start doing some of these applications, they get overwhelmed.
I was super nervous. I couldn't believe it. I'm applying to colleges. It's like a blink of an eye. I was a freshman and now I'm a senior applying to colleges. So it was pretty bizarre.
Extremely nervous because at first I didn't know what to do, but the application it made it easier.
We know that the Cal State Apply has been a little bit more of a complicated one, entering grades, entering classes.
But then when kids go to apply to a CSU, you have to take all of their course information, enter it into the system. We print transcripts for every single student, and then counselors sort of side by side with kids help them enter line after line after line of transcript information, which takes quite a lot of time.
The application overall, if you have to enter all the courses and everything else, it takes about a good 2 hours because the students really have to read through and understand and then enter their courses. We do get a lot of students who don't complete the applications accurately because they either enter the wrong course or they enter the courses but they don't enter them in the right places.
So every time that cycle kind of comes around, we get a little nervous in preparation for it. And this year, when we heard that we were going to be using California Colleges, I'll be honest, the anxiety kind of was even a little bit higher. We're like, wait, we're going to use another thing on top of Cal State Apply. But it turned out to be a great experience.
And when we heard that kids could launch and have transcript information go over, we just thought there would be such an opportunity there because we know how many errors kids made in their applications last year. We know how challenging it was for kids to understand all of the rules for course inputting.
So by having the course data already in part of the application takes away, I want to say, a good 2/3 of the time. So it gives our staff more time to spend with the student on other areas.
My experience with California Colleges has been awesome. I've gone to multiple workshops already, and I've seen districts that utilizes it and districts that don't. So I feel like it's so much easier for the students and the district that's utilizing it.
When the application season comes along, we call students into the computer lab, and the first step is for California State University applications right now for CSUs, it's jump onto CaliforniaColleges.edu. And then from there, we get them to Cal State University Apply.
So I logged into CaliforniaColleges.edu, and then I went to my colleges, and then went to the Cal State University, the applications.
So they just need to select the import, and it does it for them. It transfers everything over.
It was actually easy because my counselors, they helped me to get to the place where I needed to, and on the website is easy too.
I think it's just a great tool to use when applying to colleges, which makes it easier for students.
Well, it definitely expedite the process because now we are able to see, officially who's on track to meeting their course requirements or their missions requirement for the campus, and who's not. We're looking at coursework as well, not just test scores. So it's important for us to be able to verify that students are in certain classes. In the past, we'd have to ask for a transcript for a student in order for us to confirm. The ability for us to see the data early on is that the students don't have to take that step, and we can do it on our end. And so I think that's going to be a big plus in terms of being able to verify what courses students are in so that we could put them in the right category in a more timely manner.
To me, one of the biggest advantages of doing applications for CCGI is that SSID, that statewide student identifier match component.
Now with California Colleges, we go in and we see who's applied. We have our account as administrators, and so a couple of times when we first ran our workshop, it may have taken us an additional week to get to the students who had started it, but we were able to call those students in right back to keep the momentum going and keep them applying to make sure that the most completed.
I think the equity piece for me is making it easier for counselors to help kids is important because I think that we shouldn't be expecting kids to complete college applications without the support of a professional counselor who really understands all the nuances of it, because it's very, very easy for kids to make mistakes that impact their admission.
And this year, actually, at this point in the application season, we have more CSU applications complete than we have in the past at this time. So that's pretty nice.
I'll be the first one to go to college, and so I want to make my parents proud.
So my parents never went to college. It's different for them because they have their kids going to college and I'm going to college, and it's big. It's just a big deal, so around my family.